more color. And welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another live free reading session. I'm so excited to be here with you guys and to be answering some questions. I hope that you all are having happy holidays and to be connecting with you all. I'm just going to wait a little bit for you guys to join. But first, if you are watching this after it's already been streamed, hello. I hope that you still enjoy watching this and seeing some of the questions answered and the tarot cards being pulled. I myself like to go on other channels and watch live readings. I think it's so much fun and so interesting. And don't forget to subscribe and like, of course, and ring the notification bell. That way you don't miss when I do live streams. I see a couple people joining now. Hi, Eric. You're always first. Hi, Guided Intuition. Hi, Lisette. It's nice to see some familiar names. Hi, Gold Frequency. Happy holidays to you, too. Aw, thank you, Eric. Happy holidays. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. Hi, Maria. It's so great to see you. I hope that you guys all are doing well and getting in the holiday spirit. I'm so excited to be answering questions for you guys today. We're doing live free tarot readings. Don't forget to like this stream because that really helps me out. Make sure that you guys are subscribed. Hello and happy holidays. I'm just waiting for a couple of people to join. A couple more people and then we'll get started. Oh, Guided Intuition, that's so sweet. That's so kind of you. I am so excited for this new year, you guys. Oh my gosh, 2021 was just whoo. I mean, at least for me, it was a very intense year, and I just can't wait for this new year. I'm ready to leave it all behind. We're currently in a full moon energy. I usually do an energy upload for every new moon and full moon. I just didn't this time because I spent this time just doing some healing for myself. So I had a really nice full moon last night, and I'm still feeling these energies. It's such a significant full moon because it's the last full moon of this year. So it's just such a cleansing energy. We're just releasing so much. We're looking back on things we learned this year. It's such a cathartic energy surrounding us right now. Aw, Gold Frequency, you've been subscribed for so long. Thank you. You know, I love this Rainbow fam. I really, really love you guys. You guys have just kept me going through so much. I love being here for you guys, and I love how you guys are also here for me. Every day when I wake up and I read the comments on this channel, it's so nice to hear what you guys are going through. I think it's no coincidence that you guys were all attracted to this channel. I really believe that everyone who's here is like part of my soul family, and we tend to have a lot in common. We tend to go through similar things at the same time. You know, we're all here in this school of life together, you guys. I hope that my channel will just continue to be a place where you can come and retreat to, maybe when life gets tough or whenever you need a little bit of a pick-me-up or when the energy just gets interesting and you're like, what's going on? I hope you can always come to my channel and find something or a reading that helps you feel like you can get that boost. Yeah. Yeah, Eric, I'm subscribed to you too. I always love hearing your music. I think it's so cool how you've been taking those vocal lessons and you've been working on your voice. I do like to subscribe to you guys as well. Hi, Catherine. Good afternoon. Hi, Lion. Hi, Pamina. All right, so we're going to get started. The way that this works is type in your question, and I'm going to use my intuition to just choose a couple of people to answer questions for today. And I always intend that somehow, even if you're not the person that I choose, that somehow some of the messages that will come out will also resonate with you or be for you too, or will help you. So I hope that that helps you guys. There's no list, there's no rhyme or reason, there's no order to this. This is just a free session. Sometimes I do, you know, the live sessions where you can pay and I go in order, but today we're just doing it for free. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Hi, Chanel, Butte One. So will you start dating H in the future? He was studying with you in the past, but you guys are in no contact. You haven't talked to him in a while. Let's just look into it, okay? Let's look into the energy between you and H. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Oh no. So Chanel, here's the thing. You guys definitely had like an energy there for a while. You know, like you said, you guys were studying together and you were getting to know each other. The cards are definitely like bringing an energy up, like that this was a legitimate connection. And I think the reason you have feelings for this person so strong is because you guys do have a past life relationship that's coming up. So a lot of times when you have a past life connect to somebody, they will come back in this life and your paths will cross. And sometimes it's just a soul contract that you made that you guys will just have a little bit of an energy exchange and then you'll go on your own personal paths. Sometimes you're meant to come together and be in a relationship again in this life. It can be so hard when you meet someone like this and there's not that kind of soul contract though, because there's a part of you that feels like this was supposed to happen. There's all this energy. Why didn't it work out? Why aren't we moving forward? Why did they leave? You know, and so I feel that you're a little bit in disbelief here, but your guides are saying that, you know, they're calling on you to release this person, to clear your energy, because there's actually someone different coming your way. And right now, this is just all you know. You know, you're a little fixated on them because you guys had this wonderful past life energy. Your guides really want you to focus on your studies, your working with your finances and your career. I see there's a lot of energy going on in that area of your life. A lot of things are going to be moving forward for you in this area in 2022, but to save you the trouble, they're saying, look, this might not be working out. It doesn't mean that you're not good enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not worthy. It's just the soul contract isn't there. There's actually somebody else coming into your life. So quickly, I just want to see if we can get any hints onto what that is. Yeah, your guides are saying, look, this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. They know that you really want a soulmate, a connection, and that you were really attracted to this person, but they're like, we have something better in store for you. They're saying right now is the death season. Right now it's time to let go, cut cords, release, heal, be in that silence and solitude. It's just that time of year. It's tough, I know. But this is the Hierophant. I always see this card in this particular deck showing like people coming together in a union or in a relationship. This shows me that your guides have someone else really special picked out for you, and you're not going to have to settle. It's not like, oh, this person was out of your league. No. They're just like, there wasn't a soul contract for that in this life. So just trust the process. I think you're going to end up in an even better situation that's going to suit you really well. Just be patient. It seems like, the cards are just speaking so clearly about how there's something coming in for you and that your prayers and your visualizations have already gone out to the universe that you want to manifest a love connection. So it's coming in. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and for subscribing. Welcome to the Rainbow Fam. I hope that you enjoy my channel and the videos. Check it out. I always have different readings coming up on the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot of love readings here after the New Year as we head towards February, the month of love. And especially since we're currently in a Venus retrograde, you're going to expect to see a lot more love readings on my channel. A lot of you guys have DM'd me asking, please do more love readings. Please do more love readings. Don't worry. They are on the way. I'm excited, you guys. So yeah. All right. So Trita, your question is, what do you need to know right now? All right, Trita. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull from this deck. What is Trita Simone? What does Trita need to know right now? Trita. Whoa. Trita, you're going through some really big changes right now. I'm getting chills. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing, Trita. You are feeling a little bit indecisive right now, like you're at a crossroads, and this might be in a love situation. I do see somebody's energy around you. I'm not sure if they're a past lover, someone you've been currently dating, but I feel like that person is actually on the way out. And I hope that doesn't make you nervous if you feel like you're in a stable, secure relationship, but I just get this feeling that you're ready to release what no longer serves you in love. Your guides are telling you to really trust your intuition. Once again, a message about you being at a crossroads in your love life right now. And your guides are saying that they want you to release so that you can be open to receiving so much more. I mean, look at this card. This is the Ten of Pentacles. It's one of the most positive and uplifting and rewarding cards in the entire tarot deck. This is a card that symbolizes like a happy family, happy home life. It has like really strong dream house energy to it, like getting your dream home. It's also talking about financial wealth and security. And then down here you see these people that are in love, and this person is like offering this woman some opportunities. So it does make me think that you're going to have a man or a person, and this isn't about gender, enter into your life and propose to you, or bring an opportunity, bring some wealth and support and some security into you. Now, of course, you have to continue to move forward and work with your independence, and work towards developing your talents and your gifts and creating a beautiful life for yourself. Don't just sit around and wait for this person to bring it all to you. But I think you're going to find that, you're really in a place where you're aligning with your twin flame, or your life partner, your future partner. 2022 probably has a lot to do with that for you. It doesn't necessarily mean this person's going to walk into your life in 2022, but whatever situation you end up going through in love, it's going to prime you, it's going to prepare you, it's going to get you ready. So if you're in a relationship and you're just really hanging on to it and you're like, no, 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 like this could possibly be a message that you guys are going to like lock it down or move forward, or it's time to draw some boundaries, it's time to ask for more, it's time to ask this person to step up. But I don't know, I feel like it's very much an out with the old and with the new energy. And you've been struggling on making this decision. Should I cut this off? Should I let it go? Should I let the, I still have feelings for them. Should I reach out? That kind of thing. And you're like, no, because the King of Wands, this is a person who's like, honestly, they're like an entrepreneur, they're a business owner, they're a go-getter, they make the first move. Like, you're not gonna have, I see that you're an empath, and you have such a beautiful nurturing energy, and you tend to attract men or people that are really in need of healing and mothering and nurturing. And what ends up happening is it just really drains you. And it's time for someone to come into your life that's really going to give to you. So you can still be that beautiful nurturer that you are, but so you have energy to nurture yourself and your life. So really, this is security, this is support, this is abundance, this is prosperity. There is a person that is tied to this, and your intuition is saying it's time to stop giving your time to these low quality men or these low quality people. You're looking for a high class man, have your boundaries strong, watch out for the red flags, and know that you're worthy of that person who's going to bring it all to you. And I promise you, those people are out there. You're ready to fall in love, a love that's deeper than you could have ever imagined. Yeah, I'm getting so many chills. Maybe you've given up on this or think it's not possible for you to have that marriage or have that happy home life you're looking for. But your guides are just like, this is what everything has been about, especially the last 2 years, and like the relationships you've had, the things that have happened. They're just like, get ready to receive. And this is such a beautiful outcome here. The last card here is like your outcome, what's coming in. So don't doubt for a second, this is on your way. Be aware that you're very attractive. I mean, you're beautiful, and you also have an energy that's just going to draw so many people to you for healing. So ask yourself, is this man or is this person coming to me because they need healing, because they need a mother figure, or are there to bring something to the table? Because I think a high class man or person isn't going to sit there and ask you to go 50-50 on things and split the bill and and be unemployed or be in a situation where they're going to be depending on you. They're not, and they might not even really care what you do for your life, or how much money you're making or whatever. They want your company. They want your, to be with you for the right reasons, and they want to bring a lot to the table. So start looking for that. Start asking yourself, what are they bringing to the table? And it's going to be hard because you're going to be tested, you're going to be tempted. There's going to be people pulling up. And, some of these are soul contracts and people you're meant to connect with. So just trust the process. But ultimately, I see, this person walking in and you reaching a point where you're just like, no more, no more. I'm holding out for this person. And, you're going to grow so much this year. And there are so many beautiful manifestations coming your way. It's time. It's time. Don't expect your future to be like the past. It's time. That's the message I'm getting. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much, Trita. So you guys, I just wanted to shout out that I am available throughout this holiday season for personal readings. So if you guys like these readings and you'd like to get a more in-depth one, check out my website. You can find the link to my website anywhere on my channel. Underneath any video, you'll find the link. And I would especially like to shout out my love reading. This is like, if this is your first reading or your first reading from me, I think it's really affordable and accessible. Seems like a lot of you guys have love questions, so check that one out. Also, if you just want to hang out with me and we talk and we pull cards for you and you just tell me get whatever is on your mind off your chest, like I can be there for you guys and talk. I'm not one of those psychics that's by the minute where I cut you off like right at an hour. Like if we need to go over a little bit in our session, we will. Like I'm very generous with my time, and I want to make sure that you get the messages you need to hear. So check-ins are also a really great holiday gift for yourself. Have you gotten yourself a gift for this holiday season? You deserve to treat yourself. And you can also purchase a reading for a friend or a family member as well. I've had some people who have donated readings to family members or friends as a gift for the holidays. So don't forget about that too. So... Okay, Catherine C. Where will this connection go between my person and me? Okay, first I just want to look and see how does your person feel about you, and then we're going to look and answer your question. So, Catherine C., how does your person feel about you? Okay, so the first energy that I'm getting for just right off the bat from this person is a little bit of apprehension, okay? I don't want you to panic because the rest of the cards I got were really good, but this person that you're interested in, Catherine, they're like a little bit nervous. They can't give you what you want. So I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you, but I know you'll find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. Like this person really cares about you. They want you to have the best. Oh, they're not really feeling like they have a lot to offer. I feel like this energy will pass. I think it's because we're in death season right now. I find it so bizarre how we have like Christmas and these holidays this time of year that they're supposed to be all about celebrating and happiness and joyful energy. But it's kind of strange because really the real holiday that we have is the winter solstice. And this is a time of it's a time of death. It's a time of releasing. It's a time of darkness. It's a time of stillness. And, it's a very emotional time, and it's a natural part of the life cycle. If you look at the trees, it depends, I guess, where you're at in the world, but typically this time of year, the trees have all shed their leaves and they're lying dormant, and they're just really trying to preserve themselves and their nutrients. So this energy of preservation is such a thing this time of year. So I do get the sense that your person is more focused on self-preservation right now. They might not feel like they can be very generous or that they have a lot to offer. But so the eyes do see that they've been pulling back just a little bit because of that. But I wouldn't worry about it. You know, I'm one of those readers that if this person isn't into you or nothing's going to happen, I will tell you. I'm not someone who's going to lead you on. I think it's better to just tell you the truth, you know, because it gives a more accurate reading. And, you know, I actually get this sense though, I will say that I think that as you move forward, you know, past the holidays into February, towards the spring, that you're going to notice this person coming out of their shell, coming out of that funk, and be a lot more generous towards you because this says, I want to explore this connection. They're nervous about it. They're like, I don't know if I can do a relationship. I don't know if I can really give you, but they're like, but however, I want to explore this connection. So they're intrigued by it. They're attracted to you. They want to explore it. So my advice to you would be like, don't push this person to lock it down. I mean, you need to have your boundaries, and you can't just, you know, pull up and give this person everything emotionally, physically, mentally. You know, I would say retain your air of mystery. And it's not like playing games, playing hard to get, but I would, you know, let them come for you, back off a little bit because they will. They want to explore the connection. They want to take the next step. They want to take that risk with you. And I don't know if you guys have been in separation or if they've just been really busy, but this says, everything reminds me of you. I'm working so hard to straighten out my life so I can feel confident enough to approach you again. And that is the energy I was tapping into. They're trying to straighten out their life. They want to feel confident. They want to approach you feeling good. It's not like everything has to be perfect to enter into a relationship. It's just they need a little bit of space. They're going to come and ask you on a date. If they haven't already, they want to take you out. They want to do something nice for you. They don't just want to be stuck in a rut. They really want to move forward. So I think this is some good energy. Let's look into the future with you guys, like you asked. Yeah, you're getting a huge sign that this is a soul connection. I think that's why, despite the fact that they're kind of like, I don't know if I can do this, that they're still very much, you know, feeling the soul connection, keep coming to see what is this, you know, they are very enamored by you. And this says give your relationship a chance. So they want to give this a chance. They want to move forward with you. They want to keep going. So I would say that's the future. You can look forward to that, at least based off where the energy's at right now. They definitely want to move forward with you. So yay, positive news. Nice to hear. You know, when I do readings, you guys, I'm attacking this from all angles. And we're seeing some good stuff. All right. You guys got a lot of love questions. It's Venus retrograde right now. We just entered into Venus retrograde. It's going to sort out all of our love situations. It's going to help us move forward with the people we need to move forward with, but it's also going to help us cut cords with the people we need to cut cords with. It's going to help us make room for big love. A lot of people will expect a soulmate in 2022 and a wonderful relationship, marriages, but I think other people will simply have a lot of growth that will lead to something in years coming forward. So yeah. So hi, Jida. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Jida's asking, when will I get a new opportunity for a good paying accountant job? Okay. So if you've watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I always use this deck to do timeline predictions. I've gotten pretty good at timeline predictions. You know, I don't know if you guys know, but, you know, different cards in the tarot, different suits of the tarot can mean different timelines. For instance, when you get like a Pentacles card like this could mean like 6 years because it's like more of a long-term energy. The Wands energy tends to be a little bit faster. If you get like Swords, then it can be slower than you expected or not in the way you expected or maybe not at all. So that's something pretty cool. You can look up online like a chart, maybe on Pinterest for timelines. I've been studying that. So all of that's to say that my timeline predictions, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, but I also get DMs sometimes of people being like, hey, it didn't come through when you said. So keep in mind that timeline predictions are hard to nail down. The past, the present, and the future technically are all happening at the same time. Time is just a man-made construct, and timelines can shift. But I will answer your question, Jida. I'll try to do as best as I can, kind of roundabout when can you expect to land this job. And I'll pull you some other cards about it too. So Jida's accountant job. Jida's accountant job. Better paying, high paying accountant job. Okay, you know what, Jida? We're actually seeing 6 or 7 weeks from now. I actually do see that you're like feverishly applying for jobs. I would give you the advice to maybe give yourself 4 or 5 days, maybe just wait till after Christmas and just give yourself a break, okay? And then after Christmas, you can come back to it. And, you exponentially, the more jobs you apply to, the better your odds and chances are. Don't just apply to one job and sit around and wait for an answer because you really got fixated on it. Spread those seeds out and we'll see which one grows. Potentially 6 or 7 weeks. Yeah, fast energy. We got 2 wands here. I'm also getting this message that you need to understand that the job market right now for getting a job is amazing. Like a lot of people just quit their jobs. And so all these companies are like desperate for new employees. So you being able to negotiate and ask for a high, like that's going to be my best tip for you is to negotiate. You can ask for more benefits. You can ask for more vacation. You can ask for higher pay. And your guides are also saying that you are a really trustworthy person. That's something that you should really play up in the interview. Something about that helping you land the job, to really just go over how trustworthy you are, to own that energy. I do see that you're little bit confused because you're like, why aren't any of these jobs reaching back out to me? How come I haven't heard back? Am I not as qualified? And here's the deal. All these people right now are not hiring anybody. Like they have the job descriptions up, but they're all slacking because they're out there trying to do their Christmas and their Hanukkah and their whatever. And I remember I used to be in charge of hiring people at my job years and years ago. And I remember this time of year, I'd have a stack of applications. We really needed to hire people. And I would just be like, I'm too tired. I don't want to do it. I'm going to clock off early. Like, so a lot of that could be what's going on. So don't take it personally that you're not hearing back right now or that none of these things are coming through. You're going to see a huge shift, like I said, in around 6 or 7 weeks from now. And, I've been pulling that timeline for a lot of people who are looking for jobs. I don't know why, but I keep pulling 6 or 7 weeks from now. And Mercury retrograde might have something to do with this too, because you don't want to sign any contracts in the middle of that. So maybe you just need to bypass that. Yeah, your guides are saying you need to find devotion. So I think they're like, you need to give yourself a goal of how many jobs are you going to apply to a day. And you need to pedal to the metal, like 3 to 5 jobs applied to a day. And you need to be really organized, keep track of where you're applying, make sure you're doing your follow-ups. And don't just do 2 or 3 in a week and think that's going to get you anywhere. You need to be going hard at it. That's why I suggest you just take this time off till after Christmas and then you go hard. And you should be fine. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. Love and light to all of you guys out there that are in the middle of job transitions. Remember that there is a job out there that has your name on it. It's been set aside for you. You're gonna land one. So I want to welcome anybody who's new here to the chat. I'm doing live free tarot readings. We're just hanging out together. We're pulling cards. Happy holidays. I hope you all are doing so well. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you are notified when I do these next live streams. Usually it's on the weekends, but I don't usually plan them. Alicia. Hi, please, can I ask about Jay? No contact, just really want to gain some insight into this. Okay. So how does Jay feel about you? You guys are no contact right now. What's going on with Jay? What's going on with Jay? Okay, Jay's gonna come back. I'm calling it. I think Jay's gonna come back. And that can sometimes be something really toxic to tell somebody in a tarot reading. I don't want to give anybody false hope. And sometimes these hot and cold, back and forth, up and down relationships can be karmic relationships, I don't know though. I think you're kind of the exception to the rule here because I see Jay coming back and because basically Jay's going to be like, "Look, my situation's different now. My situation's different now. Maybe we can try again." I know I keep pushing you away. I'm struggling with how powerful this connection is. I'm having a hard time believing it's really happening. I think Jay is like he looks at you or they look at you and they realize that you're more girlfriend or long-term material. And I do think Jay is struggling a little bit with like, do I want to go scout right now? Do I want to fly solo? Do I want to play the field? Or do I want something, do I want a deeper love? Do I want love on a higher level? So you are definitely an opportunity. And I think Jay knows. Jay definitely knows how you feel about them. But they've been a little bit unsure. There's been a lot of energy between you guys. I feel like you're frustrated because they can't seem to make up their mind with you. And maybe that's caused some arguments or some fights or maybe some emotional outbursts because this says I'm sensitive to the intense emotional energy around this situation. I need time to be alone and process. And so that's basically what's going on. So my best advice for you is to just be flirty, be kind, keep it simple, let them do the work, let them come for you. And if there's any bigger conversations that you need to have or deep, emotional, tense conversations, wait a little while. Wait, this person needs to prove themselves to you since they've kind of come in and out, then they need to fight for you. And, once you guys are kind of moving forward, then you can kind of bring it up and be like, hey, like if we're going to move forward in this relationship, like I need to know that you really want to commit, or like we need to work on building trust because you showed up and then you took off there for a while. And I'm just not really sure if that's just how you do things. I understand what you're going through, but I deserve someone who's going to really be there for me and be consistent. Consistency is key for me. So I need you to show me that consistency, maybe a conversation like that at some point, but I wouldn't have it the first time they come back. I would say, let them take you out, hang out with them in public. Don't go overboard with them emotionally or physically. They need to earn that right into your heart. And you might have all these feelings and things you want to let out on them, but I feel like you need time and the relationship needs to progress and that trust needs to be built. So take all those emotions and heavy energies to your journal. Write every single thing out that you need to say to Jay, and then take it and up and throw it away. Today would be a really great time to do that because we're in the full moon release energy. Everything that's been going down, the energy between you guys, what's happened in the past, like how frustrated you are at them, take it all and write it down and, write a letter to them. Obviously, don't send a letter, but rip it up and throw it away. And imagine yourself cutting the cords of any like pain, suffering, guilt, shame, frustration, doubt, worry, fear, insecurity, just cutting those cords and opening up an energy of receptivity, of opportunity for you guys. And look, Jay's even saying, I'm open to a committed relationship. I just want to take more time to get to know you better before we take that next step. I feel like it's almost like, let's slow this down and focus more on the flirtation and the friendship and the cutesy stuff and not so much this intensity. You might also want to ask yourself, am I projecting my emotions and my feelings and my fears from past relationships onto this person? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. I think there's some things Jay needs to own up to as well, but all you can do is own up to your part. So once again, release that all in the journal so that you can just be present and receptive with Jay. And I wouldn't let them back in your life so easily. I would, not be so available, not answer the text right away, maybe nudge Jay a little, forward a little bit because they might give up if you act too harsh or cold with them. But I would suggest hanging out with them in a public place and like limiting the amount of time of the date and just seeing like, can they handle just this little bit with me and be consistent? And if so, then you can move to the next level. You're going to have to be really calculated with this, because Jay needs to get the message they can't just disappear and come back like that. And, but I have a feeling that Jay's really been thinking about you and is open to where this goes. Yeah, look, I just pulled this card. They're saying you need a strategy with this person. And unfortunately, that's how it happens in dating sometimes. And if it gets to the point where you just got to do too much strategy and it's just too much of a headache, then you need to ask yourself, is this person really worthy of my time? Because if they can't step up and come at me, then I don't have time for this, right? But I don't know. I have a feeling Jay's going to be back. I hope that that resonates with you. You're welcome, Alicia. I just want to take this opportunity to welcome anybody who is new to the chat. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the Rainbow Fam. It's a great place to be. Wow, you guys have so many wonderful questions. It's so hard to choose. All right. Libra Goddess. Hi, Lexi. What's coming towards me? All right, let's see what's coming in. Let's see what's coming towards you, Lexi. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to pull from the Wildwood deck. You guys know it's about to get real when I pull this deck out. What's coming towards you? Whoa, okay, Lexi. All right, Lexi, something is about to go down in your career. Perhaps it already has, but the first card I pulled for you was challenge. So they're like, yeah, what's coming towards you is a challenge. It's going to end up really amazing, though. Don't worry. Sometimes this is just how the universe works. This is kind of how it moves things around. I always tell people that when all the shit starts falling apart, it's usually a sign that you're about to have a big breakthrough or that your manifestations are coming your way. Stars are born out of chaos. So if the energy feels like there's something about to shift here, it could be that a challenge is coming your way. And here's the deal. You've been through a lot when it comes through your career. And I get this sense that you've just put up with a lot of shit. You know, you had to pay your dues. You had to start at the bottom in a lot of ways, and you've learned so much. But now you're ready to become more of a master. So I feel like you're ready to go into more of a leadership role in your career, or perhaps to take on a new line of study or break into a new industry. Maybe this is even about starting a business or something like that. So your guides are saying that you're ready for a big opportunity, and this has a lot to do with like wealth and money and finances and abundance. I do see some insecurities you have, though. Maybe it's like limiting beliefs because maybe you didn't go to college, or maybe you feel like, oh, I never got the master's, or what I studied doesn't end up being what I want to do. I mean, we make these choices when we're so young, when we're like 17. Don't worry about it. You know, I will say, I guess I can use myself as an example. I worked as a fashion stylist and a makeup artist and a creative director in Los Angeles, and I never went to school for that. I just worked really hard at doing photo shoots, connecting with people, networking, developing a really great portfolio that I was able to leverage to get jobs. So there's a lot of careers, you know, as an artist, you can learn a lot of skills online, sometimes just through like little workshops or just uh, learning things on YouTube. I learned how to be a makeup artist through watching YouTube videos, practicing on myself and friends, and through hanging out with other makeup artists. And that actually got me paid jobs. So there's some things you can do in this world that you might not necessarily need a degree for. Just because you didn't follow the path of the man in the system doesn't mean that you can't be successful. Some of the most highest paid people in the world are people who dropped out of school, or people who have learning disabilities, or people who have autism or whatever. So you don't need to necessarily take that path. However, perhaps your inner guidance will tell you to go back to school or something like that. But I see a tower moment. I don't know if this is you reaching burnout. I don't know if your job lays you off, or you get fired, or something, or you're like, I've had it. But whenever that happens, your guides are telling you, you just need rest. You can't just go straight from panicking to starting a job or starting a business or this new path. Don't start this new path out of fear. Start it out of peace and love and excitement and passion. So you're going to reach a point where you need rest. And maybe that's where you're at right now. I do see you doing some type of job that has something to do with helping and supporting women. Maybe it's something beauty related, or I don't know, maybe you're doing eyebrow microblading or lip blush tattoo, or you're doing hair, makeup like I was talking about, or maybe you're doing coaching or mentoring with women, or something that's health related, or maybe you're selling some type of product or service that's helping women have their glow up and feel better about themselves. But I do see this future where there's all these women around you that are supporting you. Now, I will interject here, don't join one of those toxic MLM groups. Those pyramids, when you're going through a transition like this, I don't know, those people can sniff it out, and then all of a sudden these like Mary Kay woman pulls up and is like, be your own girl boss. No, don't look for an easy way out. There's no shortcuts, there's no easy way out. You're gonna have to build whatever this path is from the ground up. But I'll tell you, once you get some clarity on what path you want to take in your career and you're honest with yourself and you give yourself that chance, and you start doing that little bit every day, suddenly going to a day job isn't going to feel so shitty. It's going to feel like, you know what? I'm not stuck in this job forever. I'm just going to punch the clock, keep my head down, and all the money that I make from this goes to support me and help invest in my new path or my new business or this new career path. And I'm going to hustle nights and weekends and organize my life. I'm going to get one of those that girl morning routines going on, and I'm going to just girl boss my way out of here. You know, it's going to feel a lot better, and you're going to feel more like you're making the man work for you instead of you just working for the man. So maybe some dark times are ahead. I can't lie. You know, you're really going to get to this point where you're like, you know, I'm either just going to stay at this level forever and just kind of get depressed, like perhaps some of your bosses and coworkers around you, or you're going to believe I can do better with my life. I can get out of here. And I resonate a lot with you. I worked this job for 13 years, didn't pay very well, and I dropped out of school, and I just didn't know what the hell I was going to do. And, you know, that's when I started to fashion and my artwork and started building my empire. So I know that you can do it. And your guides are saying you're going to be fulfilled. You're going to get out of here and you're not going to be alone. One of my favorite quotes is, you're never alone. The universe always sends someone. But don't forget, first you take action, then your people come. First you take action, then the money comes. Don't let money, and I don't have the money to start the business, I don't have the money to go to school. Don't let any of that hold you back. You just focus on taking, you know, what's the next step? Okay, do that, and then, okay, what's the next step? You've got this. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and for asking a question. Welcome to those of you guys who just clicked on this chat. You can type in your question below, and today the readings are free. I'm going to answer just a couple more. I want to take this opportunity to shout out that if you have not gotten yourself a holiday gift or treated yourself this season, this might be a great time to purchase a reading. Check out my website, promiseharmony.com, and you can see all the readings I have available on there. I try to keep my readings very accessible and affordable. I have a lot of options. If you want a great price, then you can just select 2-week delivery. If you need the reading soon, you can get it within 3 days. And if it's an emergency, I have a same-day reading available. So I'm here for you guys as we transition into this new season. I also offer readings as gifts. So if you want to give somebody a gift of a personal tarot reading, then I do readings as gifts as well. Amazing Kelly. Will I move to Vegas and when? All right, let's look into that. Moving to Vegas, moving to Vegas. Moving to Vegas. Look, if Vegas is really on your heart, then completely ignore this message and just go there. You have to trust yourself. But to be honest, I'm tapping into this energy, and I feel like a lot of doors have been closing because I really see you in California. I don't know what's up with that, but I really do see you there. I don't know if that's where you're currently living and you're just like, I want to get out of here. I don't know what's going on, but I see you in California. I do see that you have some pretty big dreams. I don't know if you're somebody who's in the entertainment industry, if you're like a model or a dancer or an actor or a writer or something like that, but I see you in that industry and you're being told not to give up on that path. And yes, there are definitely some opportunities in Vegas, but I don't know. I don't see that being a good place for you. And no hate against Vegas because I have some clients who live there. I know friends who have a beautiful life there, but I think that there's some people that you're supposed to meet, some partnerships you're meant to form, and everything seems to be pointing towards California. And it's funny because I'm from there, and I wouldn't wish that place on anybody. I think it's a beautiful place, but it also has its own difficulties. So they're saying that in 2022, money will come in for you to make some type of move, for you to make some type of change. And I don't know, maybe it's moving to California or staying in California. One thing's for sure, I don't see you like, I do, honestly, I see you around Los Angeles, but I don't see you actually like living in the city. I feel like you need to be somewhere outside of it where you can get peace that has like a nice park nearby that brings you opportunities to rest and retreat and not be so much in the thick of it. But I don't know, something about the entertainment industry seems to really be calling to you, and you're being told not to give up on those dreams. It will be a tough path, but your grand visions that you have for your life are they're you have these visions for a reason. So I hope that that resonates with you. Once again, ignore this because if your heart is telling you to just go to Vegas, and no matter where you go, you're gonna bloom where you're planted. That's just my 2 cents based off what's coming up for you in the cards. So I hope that that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. All right, you guys, I'm going to answer just a couple more. Stephanie, will BP become my boyfriend? This is a very new connection. All right, Stephanie, let's see what's going on. New connection, and you're just like, I'm so ready to lock it down with this person. Is there possibility here? Waste my time. I know where you're at. Let's just see first, how does BP feel about you? Okay. Oh. Here's the deal. You're gonna have to give this some time, okay? You're gonna have to give this some time. Because we're starting to get a little bit of a backstory on BP. I feel like the major thing that's coming out, which I already tapped into, was a third party. Now, I don't think they're still in contact, and if they are, it's very low contact, and it's just they're trying to get each other's shit back from each other's houses or something like that. But this says, I was seeing somebody before, but that's over now. As soon as I met you, I knew you were it for me. I hope you will give me the time to get to know you and we can see where this goes. So BP is like open to seeing where this goes. They just need time though. And this says, I don't really do long-term relationships. That's a little bit of a red flag. Take that message as you may. They are very, like, I think it has to do with how soon they've just gotten out of this relationship and how it could be rebounding a little bit to you. So that's why you need to be patient and you need to, I've been giving so many people this advice today, but it's like, don't be so available. I think a lot of people are going out there right now, really desperate, dating, looking for just comfort. And this person needs to understand that they can't just have their cake and eat it too. So follow your heart, allow yourself this connection to unfold naturally. You know, BP thinks that you guys are really hitting it off. And I feel like they wouldn't be coming around so much and connecting with you if they weren't actually really interested. They feel a little guilty. This says, you're so good to me. I feel like I'm screwing this up. It's because part of them knows that like they're not ready for a relationship right now, and I think they can tell that you are. They can tell how happy and excited you are for this connection, and they're happy and excited for it too, but they're so jaded right now. They have a bad taste in their mouth from a past relationship. And then put this on top of it. I've been dealing with financial issues. I'm working really hard to become more stable in this area though, so I can have room for a relationship. This might have been what led to their last breakup, was like they weren't stepping up, they weren't, they were kind of letting their personal goals go, they were being kind of lazy, stuck in a rut, and so that person walked away from them. I do get the sense that they were dumped. So, of course, they want to start a new connection so that they can feel better about themselves. They can feel wanted and desired. So you just need to know where they're coming from. It's not like their feelings for you aren't authentic or they don't really like you, but make them work for it. That's what I'm going to say. You guys have a past life connection. I think that it goes in your favor with this person. You guys have, like, it's very comfortable and familiar for you guys to just be together. Your guys are definitely saying love yourself first, have self-respect, because that makes you more romantically attractive. Don't just give everything away to this person, your emotions, your physical energy, your mental energy, being all available, just filling that void for them. They need to feel what it's like to be alone a little bit, They need to really ask themselves, am I ready to be in another relationship? So yes, this is the honeymoon period. Your guys are telling you enjoy this holiday time together over the next couple of weeks. You're going to have such a blissful, beautiful time. I don't want this reading to be in the back of your head making you worry or doubt this connection, because I think you guys were brought together for a reason. Just make sure that you pace this connection and you keep your self-respect, and that you make him work for it. So will he become your boyfriend? Will he become your boyfriend? Yes or no? Okay, this is usually when I do yes or no, I'll just ask yes or no. Red is yes, black is no. And I got red, which is a yes. It's a probability, but I also see 5 months. And that might sound crazy, like, oh my God. That's why you need to just back off and kind of, they're going to be around a lot over the holidays. They might disappear a little bit into January and February. I mean, they're still going to be consistent, but you need to pace this and give it time. And be willing to wait a little bit and be willing to draw any boundaries you need to draw, okay? So this could be closer to the springtime that you guys actually lock it down. I think that's normal. I dated my husband for 6 months before we made it official. It drove me crazy, but not to say it can't be done. So maybe knowing this will help you just kind of relax and just enjoy the dating period more and just allow the connection to unfold naturally. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. All right, you guys, I got to take off. I've got some readings to do for some clients. If you want to receive a reading from me as well, head over to my website, promiseharmony.com. I'm here for you guys throughout the holiday season, and I want to thank you so much for just coming to this chat, showing up, and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.